What's going on, guys? Matt Manduke here. I have for you something that I have not done in a while, and on a topic that I've never actually done one on, and that is after unboxing. I have not done an after unboxing in a very long time, and I am doing one on the phone that I recently retired. Not overly recently, but alright, so this here, it's dirty and whatnot because it's been rolling around on my floor for a little bit. But this is a ZTE Maxxl XL. It might be XXL, something like that. I had this phone for about a year. I picked it up for about $100. It was a good phone. It was a good phone until the day it decided that it didn't want to be charged anymore. Now, it would be noticeable to say that the Galaxy S8 that I'm holding in my hand is in a case, and it is still thinner than this. And if you give me a second. Alright, so that wasn't exactly a second for your purpose, but, you know, I can show you how wide it is. You know, it's 3¼ inches wide. If we can hook it on there. She is about 6½. I cannot turn the phone on for you because, like I said, it refused to charge, so the battery just died. The phone itself was good. It didn't have much problem with processing. It could have had a much larger internal chip, because while it allowed you to assimilate the SD card that you inserted to the internal memory, it never actually put the data from the apps onto that SD card, which actually the one I'm using now doesn't do that either, but it has a 64 gig internal chip, so it doesn't need it. But so the internal memory, I want to say, was something like 12 gigs or something, and that would fill up relatively quickly because it would put photos and video on the SD card, but it didn't put anything else. And you had to like manually move apps and stuff, and then the apps wouldn't work properly. But that's one of very few complaints that I have about it. The biggest complaint I have on it is after having it for about 6 months, the USB-C port got all sloppy, and I had to start taping my charger cords in. Now the Galaxy S8 that I'm using now has a USB-C, and I'm still using the cords that I had, so I know that like it was definitely this port. It wasn't the wire. There's that. And in the case of this phone, like, the camera on it was really good, and that's why I got it. The Bluetooth and even the battery life while it was on Bluetooth was very good. It was a good phone. It just, like I said, after 6 months, and I don't think that that's good enough. 6 months is not good enough for a charger port, and I've had that happen before with other phones. I've been spoiled for a while and using Galaxies, so you know, but it does have the fingerprint reader, which a lot of the cheaper phones don't have. It had a decent flash. Now, the selfie camera was not nearly as good, and they oftentimes aren't, but like there's a visible difference in quality between one and the other. And so you had like, you could do 1080 with this one, but you could only do like 480 with this one, and that, you know, that's a huge difference. I did like the phone, and I'm gonna give it a rating because I actually, when I got the phone that I'm holding in my hand right now, I intended to get another one of these because I like this phone. Because, well, mostly because it did everything that I needed it to, and it was cheap. And cheap is a big thing for me, because the phone I'm using now is about $500, and this one in my hand is $100. So, you know, for a downgrade in selfie camera and a little bit less memory, I can deal with a little bit of crap to, you know, save myself $400. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it 3 stars. I would buy it again, and I would say if you're looking for a cheap phone, that, you know, that it's not a bad option. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I haven't done an after unboxing in quite a while, but I have done them, and I expect to be doing them hopefully on a weekly basis. If you enjoyed that and you want to see what other things that I've broken down and broken, you can go ahead and check out that video there. Or if you want YouTube to pick out what's best for you, you can check out that video there. As always, guys, I want you to like the video, subscribe, and I really want to thank you for watching. I wouldn't do this without you. I'll see all my friends later.